What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kid back at it again today with Jimmy Carr. Top 20 most offensive jokes, guys. We're gonna take it with a grain of salt, guys. So even if it's bad as shit, you're gonna see a reaction to it, guys. So let's get it. Jimmy Carr. We haven't seen too many of Jimmy Carr stuff. I know we did the best out of 8 to 10 cats. But so this will be a new one that we haven't done before. So let's get it.
Pope Benedict. Incidentally, he's called Pope Benedict because he comes with a hollandaise sauce.
What?
Hang on, that's not a hollandaise sauce.
Oh, man.
Benedict! As head of the Catholic Church, Pope Benedict is the boss of every Catholic priest in the world. He's effectively king of the pedos.
Oh, my God.
I read about a Catholic priest that exposed himself, so they defrocked him. They don't help themselves, do they? Well, they do, that's part of the problem.
Wetting your bed is embarrassing as a child, but as an adult, wetting a child's bed is mortifying. It's almost impossible to explain that shit away.
In Palestinian passports under occupation, do they just put Israel?
Damn.
That joke is only there to test where the Guardian readers are sitting. No further questions, back to the knob gags.
Did you see the story about Gary Glitter? There was a GCSE music question about Gary Glitter. How bad's that? How bad's that? A GCSE music question about a Gary Glitter song. Because if there's one artist you don't want associated with the phrase, shh, turn over, you've got an hour.
Oh, my God. Damn. Guys, we're going to need some more info on this guy here, guys. Can you let me know about Gary Glitter? I'm not familiar with this guy, so why is he telling about the turnover thing? I'm curious. What did he do? What did he do?
I should probably leave Glitter alone. He just wants to settle down and have kids.
Poor guy.
I had a similar thing with Hurricane Sandy. You remember Hurricane Sandy that devastated the eastern seaboard of America? All I wanted to say was it was the worst thing to hit New York since those two planes.
Damn.
Possibly they got it right on that one. A lot of people like to smoke.
That was a tough one for me right there. That would probably offend a lot of people. We know it's a joke, so. But yeah, those things, both of them were pretty bad. I experienced both of them. I was in high school during actually 9/11 and stuff like that, and we could not leave school. A parent had to pick us up and stuff like that. Trains, everything. It was so crazy that day. And Hurricane Sandy, the mayor and all these people were not prepared for that shit. That shit was a shitstorm. They're still repairing stuff for that stuff. So that joke might offend a lot of people. It's not gonna offend me. You know, I take it with a grain of salt. But that one's like, oh shit. That was an oh shit moment right there.
Smoke cigarettes after sex, but you can't buy cigarettes until you're 16. So I have to get them for both of us.
Oh, man. He did his job.
You think it's wrong I'm buying a 15-year-old girl cigarettes?
Let's see what he says.
You think it's wrong I'm fucking her? I'm kidding. Kidding does sound like a verb for child abuse, doesn't it? I'm kidding. Are you joking or touching kids?
Oh.
Treat them mean, keep them keen. You all heard that expression? Treat them mean, keep them keen. Treat them mean, you will keep them keen. If that was really true, if that really worked, treat them mean, keep them keen, wouldn't the Jews absolutely adore the Germans?
Oh, my God. Damn.
Really?
Oh, crap.
Really? A round of applause on a joke about the worst thing that's ever happened? Ever? Where do we go
It's like,
from there?
shame on you guys.
Has anyone in here ever tried any DIY? Give us a shout if you've ever tried any kind of DIY, yes? Yeah. Most everyone's tried. Can anyone who's ever tried DIY, hand on heart, tell me they don't have a little bit of admiration for the work that Fritzl did? It's not easy building stuff, is it?
It's not easy
to be a tidy workman. I'm not saying I approve of what he did down there, but he built a cellar without his wife even fucking noticing.
Jesus.
I'm just saying credit where credit is due.
Yeah, I'd suck at DIY stuff. I can't build shit. some people are good with that stuff. I'm horrible. It's probably 99.9% of the planet better than me than doing that stuff. I suck with that shit. I'm horrible.
A round of applause for a Fritzl joke. You may be my kind of town. He was described in the Daily Express newspaper as the most evil man in Austrian history.
Oh, wow.
Not even close.
Damn.
Hitler. I met an incredible girl on the internet.
Ooh.
Smart, sexy, uninhibited. Of course, it turned out to be a 12-year-old paraplegic boy.
Oh, my God.
I'll be honest, the sex was disappointing. Oh. I think we've reached a barrier there, haven't we?
Oh, shit.
Hang on, we will laugh at that and nothing more. Well, fair enough. Right, well, I feel we've warmed up. Let's try some properly offensive jokes, see how we get along. 99% of women kiss with their eyes closed, which is why it's so difficult to identify a rapist.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Let's have a little time out there and discuss the rules of the gig.
Oh, shit.
Feed line, punch line, I'll take care of that. And then you can either laugh, you can laugh and applaud, I'll be flattered and delighted, or you can go, ooh.
Which one of you guys? Which one in this category would you guys be? Ain't no shame in the game.
In a disapproving stylee. What you can't do is laugh, applaud, then look round and go, ooh. Not having that. Let's give it a go. I saw a headline in the Evening Standard. It said, football rapist quiz. I thought, was that story or a competition? Why not suggest fucking in the disabled toilets? That's what they're for. That's why they've got that handrail for more exotic positioning. Don't give me that look. In my defence, when I was in there, I was fucking a cripple.
Oh, my God. Damn. Damn. Oh, shit.
And I'm 90% sure it was consensual.
Oh, boy. You can see people looking around in the audience and like...
But that is Parkinson's for you.
My girlfriend recently had a miscarriage, and it was doubly bad because I had to pay for it.
Well, that sucks.
That feels like we're getting somewhere. And I realise an abortion can be a very upsetting thing for a woman. But at the same time, who doesn't get a little confidence boost when they lose a bit of weight? Right, let me try and offend you. All right, when I was at school, a mate of mine got caught wanking in the showers. Nothing?
Damn.
Well, it ruined the school trip to Auschwitz. Here's the thing, I don't like swearing during sex. Who wants to hear that kind of language, especially from a child?
Oh, that's gonna touch some nerves.
Oh, the look you gave me there. You prefer a sweary kid, fair enough. This might offend some of you.
Yes, yes.
People say, smug, sanctimonious people, in my opinion, but people do say from time to time, you hear them, Princess Diana should have been wearing a seatbelt. If she'd been wearing a seatbelt, she'd be here with us today. To those people, I say this. I say, you try snorting cocaine off a cock in the back of a limo while wearing a seatbelt. You can't be fucking done.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. These are pretty darn offensive, though. Holy crap.
It's a brilliant job, this. It's lovely. You spend an hour and a half talking to people, telling them jokes, building up this reservoir of goodwill. But then you're expected just to fuck off. It's a bit weird. With your permission, I'd like to piss away some of that goodwill. Yeah. On an unpleasant joke. You know, sometimes I'll tell a joke that's a bit edgy, and I feel as an audience you go, oh, that's a little bit close to the... Go on, then, you. What are you like? I'd like to tell one now that'll make you go...
Let's see if it does it for us. Let's see.
Would you like to hear it?
Yeah!
Well, it's a joke about love. Can love conquer all? Or do the practicalities of life get in the way? Well, a great example of this is May to December relationships. Relationships where there's a bit of an age gap. Can love conquer that divide, or does life get in the way, the practicalities? There's probably as many different opinions as there are people in this room. Here's my opinion, for what it's worth. I think you know a girl is too young for you if you're having to make the aeroplane noise to get your cock in her mouth. Here comes the train into the tunnel.
Jesus. Holy crap.
There's three things I liked about that joke. Firstly, I like the fact it's a bit edgy. I like edgy jokes. It's about as edgy as I'd want to be.
Yeah.
Second thing I like about it, next time you're being intimate with your partners. I know you're sat there thinking, I think he's a bit too mature for that. He's thinking, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Third thing I like about that joke, probably later on tonight, maybe tomorrow or the next day, someone's going to say to you, oh, you were at a comedy show. Tell us a joke. I guarantee you that is all you're going to be able to think of. And you'll fuck it up. I was fucking a child in the face. You were what, you fucking maniac?
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Somebody gets caught saying that joke, they're fucked. Oh, shit. Jesus.
Do you want to come and visit a hospice? It's palliative care for teenagers. Yes, I do. I got that call about 6 years ago. I said, yeah, I'll go. I didn't know what some of those words meant.
Oh, man.
I thought it sounds all right, teenagers. I imagine that'll be fun. Now, it transpires, palliative translates to dying, and I found myself in a situation where I went, well, I've got to go. I've said I'll go. I'm thinking, this is going to be shit. Hand on heart, I thought, this is going to be fucking shit. But I said I'll go, so I'll go. So I went there with very low expectations. I thought, I'll be lucky to get through this without tearing up. I went there, it was genuinely, I couldn't believe what a fucking arsehole I am. Because it was genuinely inspirational. It was brilliant to go. If you get a chance to visit a hospice, go to a hospice. They're amazing. Because I don't know what inspires you, but I like that idea of carpe diem, living in the moment, now being where happiness is. And if you meet life-limited teenagers, they're having that because they're aware of how precious time is. And I think we often forget in our day-to-day lives. So it was amazing to go and to be around. I've been back many times since, and I'd recommend it as a thing to do. It's really fun. They don't want to be shut away. They want to be part of society. The thing that blew me away when I went there was an incident. So if I go out to get coffee before the show, if I go to Starbucks, obviously my coffee shop of choice. Similar views. But if I go out to get coffee before the show, right, if there's a group of 15-year-old girls in the coffee shop, they'll be really flirty with me, not because I'm some super attractive dude, but because I'm a celebrity and there's a cachet to celebrity in our society, for better, for worse. There just is, it's a fact. So I'm used to that kind of flirting in that context. I wasn't expecting it within the context of palliative care for teenagers in a hospice. There's a girl in there, she just turned 15, pretty little thing, and she's a massive comedy fan. And she had all the DVDs, seen everything on YouTube, like really into it. And she was really flirty, and really tactile. And I thought, what? All she wanted was a kiss. Okay. And I thought, well, where's the harm? She's going to be dead before she can testify.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
I can see you think that's bad, but I can make that worse.
We made a good story out of this.
With just 2 words. True story.
Oh!
It is a true story, it just happens to be about a different Jimmy.
Oh, shit.
How do you make a gay fuck a woman? Shit in her cunt. I know. Don't think I don't know, because I know. I know. There's no use giving me a look as if I didn't pay £25 to listen to this film. Because you did, and you know you did.
You know you like it.
Treat them mean, keep them keen. That's what they say, isn't it? Treat them mean, keep them keen. But I think you've gone too far if you're using a Stanley knife. Of course, a lot of women stay with their men even if their men hit them. A lot of women will stay with their husbands even if their husbands beat them. I tell you what they need. A slap. Where's your self-esteem? Silly cow. She was tiny. Of course, the thing people never say about domestic violence, and it strikes me as being just so very obvious, but people never say this about domestic violence, is just how fucking stupid it is. I mean, you're hitting your wife. It's your wife. You might as well key your own fucking car. Think about it. You don't like her now. You're not going to like her anymore with 2 black eyes and a bit of a face on, are you?
Facts. Don't hit no one.
There are places in the country where that's just a joke. I did that joke in Preston. It was like marriage guidance. They got a round of applause. Well, I thought it was a round of applause. It was actually people hitting their wives.
Oh, my God. Damn. Wow.
I don't want to make a big deal of this, but I recently adopted a newborn African child. He was just £7, plus postage and packing.
Postage and packing? Oh, my God.
That's how they get you.
Oh, shit.
If only they put holes in that box.
Oh, shit. Shit.
And that is the joke, interestingly, that Richard Curtis said was a bit much for the comic relief gig.
I had a blast watching this, guys. Remember, take it with a grain of salt. Did you guys get offended with any of the jokes? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, definitely let me know in the comments below, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see more Jimmy Carr in the future, do let me know below. Did you get offended? Did you laugh? Did you take it for a grain of salt? Were you super offended? Let me know. Let me know. You guys saw how I reacted to some of those jokes. Some of them were pretty bad. But again, we know the context. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. And happy and healthy. And peace and love. Peace.